also now have late information from a law enforcement source concerning 45-year-old Gary Martin, the man named as the shooter by authorities. We are being told by law enforcement sources that Martin was informed this afternoon that he was being fired from this company, and that it was during his termination meeting with people at the company that our sources say he produced a gun and started firing. He then went into the plant and started firing as well. What you're seeing now is the shooter's apartment in Aurora. Authorities there trying to develop evidence that may show whether or not there were additional people who knew about what he was planning to do, threats that may have been made against executives of the company or co-workers at the company leading up to what happened today. But again, the latest information that we have from law enforcement sources familiar with the case is that 45-year-old Gary Martin was told today that he was being fired from the company where he had worked for about 15 years as an assembler, and that it was during that termination meeting that he produced a gun. When he went into the plant then with that gun, he obviously had encounters with several people, including a man named John Probst, who saw him arrive for work at 7 o'clock this morning and then saw him as well as he was prowling the floor of the plant with the gun.
He said that the person was shooting, and he come running down. He was bleeding pretty bad, and the next thing you know, he went walking back up front, and we heard more shots. And then I said, "Hey, well, we just left the building." They come running back to us. That he started opening up in the room, and he said he was shooting everybody. So he walked right, I'd say, within 20 feet. Yeah, I mean, going up the aisle, and then next thing you know, from one of the other guys come running back and said that he started opening fire.
John Probst, a co-worker, he'd been at the plant for more than 40 years. No good explanation why he was spared today, but he did speak with us after he managed to safely get out of the plant without being shot. Gary Martin, the 45-year-old man identified by police as the shooter, he also has a criminal history. The I-Team learning that in 1995 he had a conviction for aggravated assault, a felony in the state of Mississippi. We're still working to figure out whether he had any similar criminal convictions in the state of Illinois or anywhere else that could lend some explanation as to what kind of a person we were dealing with, who showed up today to be fired and decided to settle the score with a pistol.